Hello everyone and welcome to Hobbylicious Diaries. In this tutorial, I am going to introduce you to crochet, a very good hobby and an interesting one in a very low budget. I would start by telling you about crochet. Only things you need is a ball of yarn, a needle and a cutter or a pair of scissors. It's very good. So today I am going to introduce you about it. See, there are various types of yarns. Woolen yarn, chunky yarn. This one is a chunky yarn. This one is woolen yarn. And this is a polyacrylic yarn. So these yarns are easily available in supermarkets or even in stores. So now let's begin. First of all, I will show you this is a needle. Okay, this is a crochet needle. Crochet needle, you have a hook over here like this. It's a hook. See, I have a 2-hooked needle. Usually it comes with 1 hook also, but some places you will get with 2 hooks. So this is size number 3 and this is size number 5. Now how to decide which size of needle you should use. On the yarn ball, whichever ball you will purchase, you will get detailed information about it. If you are knitting, for knitting you have to use this 3 or 3.5. Any one size you can use. It's given. The size is given 3 or 3.5. For crochet hook, you will have 3.5 inches. All the specifications are given there. So this is a very beautiful color, and for searching the tail, usually people try to pull out the tail from the upside, but I would prefer you to pull out the tail from inside. These are the 2 holes you will get at the corners. Try to poke your finger and pull the yarn out like this ball. Okay, from this you will very easily get the tail part. I usually prefer doing like this because the ball is not disturbed and the thread doesn't get tangled very easily. Okay, so the basic stitch in crochet is to chain. You should know to chain. It is the basic one. You will need to have a chain for each and every project that whatever you start with. Okay, so I'll push this yarn inside my ball to make it less messy. Okay, now this one, this is called the tail. Okay, so how I hold my yarn is I will put it through my small finger, baby finger, throughout and like this, and using my middle finger and thumb I will hold the yarn. This is the very easy method. Your finger doesn't get twisted and even the tension of the yarn is very good in this type of holding. So like this, and I will make a loop. Just roll the thread around yarn around my finger and hold it with using my 2 fingers. Should I show you once again? Okay, so here is my yarn. I will hold it around my finger and it's done. Now this needle I will be using 3 size 3. Okay, like this. I'll show you in close-up mode. Like this, I hold my yarn, put my needle inside at the back, and it will automatically come out. You don't need too much what I should say, you don't need too much efforts for that. It will automatically come out. When you put it like this, just pull your yarn out, hold it, pull it out, hold it over, pull it out. See this loop, hold it over and pull it out. See, I have made so many chains. Now this tail part, I am going to pull this nice and tight so that my chains are secured now. This is my knot. Okay, this is my knot. Now let's move further. I will show you chains, how to chain this. Just pull the yarn over the hook and pull it out. 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 The more chains you will practice, the more easy it will be for you to continue with your hobby, and you will come to know about various stitches in it. Chain is the basic stitch of crochet, and if you are starting with crochet, you have to know this because all the next stitches depend on this only. So just chaining and chaining. When I started my crocheting, I made about 5 meters of chain. I have learned this from my grandmother, and she made me to make chain, and so it was a boring job. So now I have made a few projects. I will show you how to make a lace when you are a beginner. So this is a chain. Now I will show you how to open the chain. Opening the chain or any stitch is very easy. Just pull this yarn and see the stitches are opening. Okay, see, like this it will keep on opening. So what you need to hold is, whenever you are keeping away the work, this last loop you make it a little bigger and then keep, so this won't come out. If this doesn't come out, the stitches will not open. Okay, now I will put my needle. I will show you pattern. For this we have completed the stitches, chains. Now let's go with the pattern. We'll make a small lace, just a small pattern. I will show you, you can do it. Okay, for the lace I will chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. So this is my base chain till where I ended. Now these are the 3 chains which I took for the second layer. From here I will leave 2 chains and put my needle inside. This was our base. We ended till here 1 and 2. Now I will put my needle inside this hole and grab the yarn, pull it out. See, now I have 2 loops on my needle. So what I'm going to do is, the second one, just I'll hold the second one and pull it out from the first one. So easily it will come. You got a hole over here. Okay, again 1, 2, 3 chains, lift the 2, 1 and 2 I am going to lift, and in the third one I will prick my needle inside, grab the yarn and pull it out. Okay, again 1, 2, 3, then leave 2 chains, 1 and 2, and then in the third one this one out. This chain, see this chain, not the upper loop only, we have to put it in the center. Okay, now this 2 I got, pull it, 1, 2, 3 chains, lift 2 chains, 1 and 2 and put it inside the third one. again I'll show you. 1 2 3, and this is the end of a chain. So in the last one chain I will put my needle inside like this and grab the yarn out, 2 loops, take the second one out from the first one. Okay, so this is done. Yes, we are done with the first line. Let's see. Now similar way we will start with the second. Okay, now I will flip my work over, turn it around, then I will take a chain, 1 chain, and in the very first this hole I will take a slip stitch. This, when you have 2 loops and you remove it from one, this is called a slip stitch. Okay, or you can call a knot, but when you are watching videos, especially in English, they will tell you it as a slip stitch. Okay, it's just a kind of knot only. 1 2 3, we are done with 3 chains. Now in this layer what you are going to do is this hole what you got from your first chain, this, is it visible? Yeah. Okay, this one. So here you will put and grab the yarn over. Now you have to take a slip stitch. Okay, then again 3 chains, then very next hole is this, so I will put it inside, grab the yarn and this 2 second slip stitch. Okay, 3 chains, and here is my next hole, so here I will put and take a slip stitch. 3 chains, 1 2 3 chains, and this, take a slip stitch. I'm done. Now for the end of this layer I have completed it like this, but what I'm going to do is I want to make the corner straight. This corner we got straight enough. Okay, so this corner also, the end of the lace, I want it to be clean and straight. So what I'm going to do is I will chain 1, and this last chain I am going to take a slip stitch. This corner is straight enough. Okay, now again with the third row, so 1 2 and 3 chains as we are taking. Turn your work around, put your needle, hold it tight, and then this is our first hole, so I will put it inside and make again a slip stitch. Okay, so your first slip stitch, then 1 2 3 chains, and the next hole we have another slip stitch. 1 2 3 and another slip stitch. 1 2 3, another slip stitch. Okay, wait, I have got this knot. Do not cut the yarn. Okay, try to make it continuous. So next one, where were we? Okay, here. So 1 2 and 3 chains. Then this is the very next row again, and a slip stitch. 1 2 3. This is the cornermost, so in the corner I will take a slip stitch. It's done. Now this is the beginning of the next layer. See, nice and beautiful pattern. Make it straight. See, this pattern is done. Now you can continue doing it for about 3 to 4 layers, as much broad as you want. You can continue doing it. This is the most basic one. Now moving to the end, how I'm going to do is, I have cut this corner. This was a thread, so I have cut it. I will cut it and just put it inside this last loop and pull it out, and then make it tight. So this is secure and this is it. See, I have completed 6 rows of chains and a base chain, means altogether 7. In 7 you will get such a pretty design. See, I have taken one close-up photo to show you, and in the next tutorial I'll show you how to make this flower. It is also made by using a chain and a slip knot, and in this tutorial we have made this. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and please leave your comments if you want me to show you something else, and hope you will find it easy and interesting one. Please don't forget to like and leave your comments if you want to learn more. Okay, bye bye.